Welcome everyone, Dr. Thor here, and I'm going to give you a quick tutorial on how to use your laser rod, as we call them, laser pointers. Well, you get one that looks similar to this. These may vary somewhat depending on availability, but we try and get these kind of rods and pointers that work on standard AAA batteries instead of those coin batteries, which are a pain in the neck that come in so many sizes, etc. So we'd like to have those. Most likely you will be getting one that has these kind of batteries. Now here's basically where the pocket clip is, and you take the positive side of the battery, the plus, and that goes in first with both of these, obviously. The negative is going to go into here, and these just screw together like any other little flashlight you would have or similar item. Now, these are special units, and you need to use our units with our colors. It's very important that you use our purple lasers, which carry huge amounts of this kind of energy. Red, green, any other colors don't work. They will not carry the energy. So make sure you're using our lasers. We generally, it depends, things change. We generally send you 2 of these so that you have something that should last you a lifetime. But it's just as simple as that to insert the batteries in. It may come already with the batteries in. You have to test it. Now, the whole idea is you never ever, basic laser safety, people, you never ever look directly in a laser beam or shine laser beams at people or anything. This is not fun. It's dangerous. If you look directly into a laser, you will blind yourself. And if you shine it in somebody's eyes, not instantaneous, but if you hold it there for any periods of time, even a few seconds, you have the potential of blinding somebody. So this is very, very bad. These are powerful. These are not toys. And of course, you see laser pointers everywhere. And I haven't heard of really any cases of people hurting themselves. I mean, laser pointers have been around for 30 years. But like everything else, you have to use things in a certain safe manner. So never ever shine it at somebody. You want to shine it at a wall or something else, or to test or see what the laser looks like. You can do that, but be careful. Don't shine it at pets. Anything, and certainly don't shine it at other people. And of course, when you're using it, don't shine it in your eyes. Now, sometimes we do include glasses you can wear with some of our kits to give you that little extra protection. But this is really not necessary if you're using these right. Now, this again is a laser pointer you're only going to use for this. Now, here's one of our very cool dragon amulets, and here's a double-sided amulet. And here's, of course, the dragon, and most of our amulets you have your picture on the back here. So the whole idea is that you want to transfer the energy. Now, when you get your amulet, what you want to do is to wear it for while you are in all waking hours. You wear your amulet in all waking. When you go to bed, you take it off. It's as simple as that. You can place it in your Triforce system or some other box you have that is an empowerment tool for you. But you don't wear it while you're sleeping because it's too much energy, and too much is not good. Your body will actually, your inner magical being will start to fight the energy. If somebody was to shove something you love to eat down your throat all the time, you would reject it. Let's say you love apple pie. Well, if somebody was shoving apple pie in your mouth all the time, you'd spit it out. And you say, well, why would I do that? I love apple pie. Well, enough's enough. So energy, endless, even positive energy, like endless positive supplements, even like vitamin C. If you take too much of it, it hurts your body because it has to kick it out. So the whole idea is the same things happen with other energy. So when you're sleeping, take your amulets off. Put them next to the bed or in your Triforce system. Okay, now let's get into, and as I said, basic laser safety. These are not flashlights. These are lasers. You don't use them as a flashlight, and you don't look at them. I hope that's really clear. Keep them out of the hands of children and other things. If you have children, probably is a good idea to put these some safe place, or even take the batteries out of them. So you know how children can be at times. So if they grab this and start looking into it, I mean, this is basic safety. Be careful. It says on here, danger. You see the label? So it's as simple as that. So don't ever look into it. And you're not going to do that in this process. So let's show you how it's done basically. Now, you always take there's two ways to, in the morning and in the night, you should inject huge amounts of the energy from the amulet that you need the most from. So Dragon's energy is kind of general. It will give you strength. It will empower you. It will guide you. So it's one of those things you can use for everything. It's something that you can wear constantly. But also with your amulets is you always keep in contact. When you're wearing this during the day, you constantly think about it. Just for a second or maybe half a second. One, you touch the amulet generally with your left hand and you state, I draw the energy into me. You're done. Move on. You can do this as much as you want, 50 times an hour. Doesn't matter if you want to do that or need the energy. It's just as simple as that. But you must do it on a conscious level because the amulets, while there's flowing energy into you, that energy is blocked by your average consciousness. And if you don't tell your consciousness, let this energy in, it just blocks it. It's not ascertaining whether it's good or bad. It's just ascertaining it's an energy there and I don't understand it, so I'm going to block it. So you need to do that. So keep that in mind. Amulets are just not, I don't know, people don't know anything, and of course the information you get is all wrong. But amulets, you just don't wear them and they automatically. You have to connect to the energy on different levels. So how do you get it on higher levels? So people who are crossed really need to have high-level injections of energy. On the hour, you should do it if you can, if you're crossed. So what you do with this is that you send the energy, and what you do is you want to get the energy into the two major power energetic biofields of you, and that is your third eye. Now, your third eye generally is thought here, but of course your pineal gland is kind of in the center of your head, but the bottom line is that this is where other energies are. There's temporal lobes. There's all sorts of energies in these areas. So what you do is you put the actual dragon picture against your third eye here. You then, and you'll see your picture on the other end, and you do it with your left hand. You're holding it with your left hand. With your right hand, you come up and just place the laser on here. You actually touch the amulet. You're not doing this. You're not going back. You actually touch the amulet and activate it for the count of 2. 1, 2. You're done. Move this to the top of your head, the crown chakra, another very powerful area. And of course, you're actually getting more of the pineal gland up here. Let me see if I can bring that camera up a little more. You then move from the third eye to the top of the head. Very, very simple. Put the laser on it. 1, 2. You're done. Okay, now, as I said, you can do that as much as you want. You should do it in the morning and when you go to bed at night. If you're having problems or need energy, let's say that was a money amulet or a healing amulet, and you are in a healing crisis, well, use it often. Do it 2-3 times an hour if you can by this process. This is a great way to get huge amounts. Now, photons can pick up huge informational energetic fields. Nothing else can. So photons pick up all that energy and then transfer it into you at this subtle energy biophysical level. So it's very, very potent and a great way to get a whole shot of energy because, the energy is there.